All right, I'm starting to stream, so
Okay.
let me
I
edit.
will not say any slurs then. Is there anything other than the games?
There's some basketball stuff. Suns Warriors right now. Clay
Yeah.
coming back. Wiseman coming back. Um,
Yeah, but not yet, right?
yeah, no, they're not tonight, but they're coming back. What else is there? LeBron is COVID,
Oh, I did see that.
and college football. We can talk about that. We never really talked
That's
about
the
that.
other thing that I thought we could talk about. You guys are bowling, right?
Oh hell yeah! And then
What if we played each other?
that'd be sick.
That'd be awesome.
We'd have to go to the game no matter where it is.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping that our game is like kind of close. Some people were projecting them to go to the Pinstripe Bowl, which is in New York. So that would be
Yeah,
cool.
we're projected right now the Duke Mayo Bowl, which is in North
Oh,
Carolina.
nice. The Mayo Bowl.
Yeah. Do they still dump? Do they actually dump mayo on them afterwards?
I don't think so.
No.
Where did you hear that?
I just thought they did.
I don't think
I don't know.
so.
I've never watched the Duke Mayo Bowl. Thought they dumped mayo on them.
That sounds like an old wives' tale.
It might be. What did we just say? Wise picks. Because I'm putting the YouTube description. All right. And we're frozen.
Oh.
Nah, just on the YouTube. All right. Can you check and make sure our audio's good?
Yes.
Actually, I can.
Oh.
And we're frozen.
Is it really November 3rd? Oh my gosh. Tomorrow's December 1st.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nuts.
The year flew by.
I know.
I did a casual Borg last night. It was like me and like 8 people.
I don't
that-
think there's such a thing as a casual
Borg. Especially
Borg.
when you do Borg Power Hour. I think half the
Oh,
room was
dear.
knocked after that.
Yeah, power hours will get you quick.
Oh yeah.
It's like really exciting for the hour, and then like
I don't even remember the
couple
end of the
minutes
hour.
afterward, and then it's just like
Literally, I don't remember the end of the hour. I lost my shoes. My Birks need to be found. They
That's
They
a
have to be at
shame.
that house though. I didn't leave, so someone's gonna fess up my Birks. All right, let's get the show in.
Were you watching the game?
We were going to, and then we put the Power Hour on the TV, and then was
Everything
out.
fell apart.
Yeah, once the Power Hour was up, it was. But I saw the highlights though.
It was quite the adventure.
It's been electric.
It was electric.
All right,
I
what
thought
am
I was gonna need like heart pills or something.
All right, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
All right, starting in oh, that's what I needed. My timer. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined, as always, by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
First of all, I want to say, I hate the LA Chargers and Rams. They do nothing
You
but...
should know better to never touch the Chargers.
I know. Why? They don't make any... We're just getting right into it. They don't make any sense.
I was talking about this yesterday with a couple buddies that the Chargers are literally the same team every year, no matter who the quarterback is,
The
no matter
coach...
who the coach is, no matter
Even new
what city
uniforms
they're
didn't even
in.
matter. New
It
uniforms
was
didn't
across the
matter.
state, and it's just the same old team. Like, I don't know if there were Charger fans out there. I don't know how they would put up with it.
Yeah, I don't know how they could do it.
This year, I was like a full-on Chargers believer this year.
I think the whole
And then
world
everything
was.
just
We
fell
were
apart.
talking about Herbert for MVP at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this team sucks.
Yeah, you can't lose to the Broncos, like, ever.
They're just always disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
They never don't disappoint. The Broncos had 2 quarterbacks playing. Neither of them are good, and they won.
Yeah. I think probably like 20 out of the 22 starters on the Chargers are better than the starters on the Broncos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I think
all
everybody
around.
on offense and probably most of the defense too. But
Yeah.
it just doesn't matter because
No.
it's who they are.
So annoying.
It's just a curse and it's sad.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? You just don't pick them.
That's they're off the list. And let's talk about the other team from LA. That's making me look like the biggest idiot of all time.
Not just you, because we both picked them at the beginning of the season.
But I doubled down last week.
Yeah, that's true.
Last Tuesday, I said
that.
they're
I
still
had
the
them
best
at 8.
team in the NFL. I still said they were the best team in the NFL. And
They're not.
No, they saw. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's got to be on Stafford.
You think?
Yes, he was coveted. The trade packages was coveted to have him be this ungodly. Everyone is hyping him up, and he sucks. He's the same old Matt Stafford.
That's true.
He's 7 and like 40 against winning teams.
Is he actually that bad?
Yes.
I guess he did kind of get, well, not kind of, he definitely got the benefit of the doubt from literally everybody, including us, because he was on the Lions and you just assumed that, oh, they're losing these games because it's the Lions. And even if he didn't have a great game, it would never be his fault.
No,
He's like the only confident player on a team full of idiots.
But then sometimes you got to think, maybe they were bad for 10 years because he was the quarterback the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not like they had the same quarterback the whole time. If it's not shown with wins, it's probably on the quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, at least to a degree. But like we can't I mean, I guess we can say it now, but they had us all duped.
Yeah, they had us duped. They had me around their finger. God, I was vouching for this team.
You know what else though? I still don't think that they're done. Like I still think that there's a decent chance.
No, that's the other thing. And yeah, sorry, I need to cool off for a second. The other thing is they just look so great. The team looks so great. They have Ramsey and Donald and Von Miller, OBJ. God, even the running backs are not bad.
That was cool to see OBJ score.
Yeah, that was cool.
I forgot about him.
Yeah,
he had been quiet since he had gotten there.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything. Which, God, if he starts saying stuff, he's going downhill. I don't know. I thought this was a must-win game for them if they wanted to keep their supremacy at the top of the NFC, and they're not. They're not it.
Nope.
But
yeah,
I think Stafford's also a little banged up. I think he's injured. But I think they look like idiots for trading for him though. They look really stupid right now.
I don't know. I mean, they still feel like a team that everyone's going to write off right now just because they've looked bad the last couple weeks. And it happened with the Bucs people didn't write the Bucs off, but
they didn't think
people acted after the Super Bowl like everyone knew that the Bucs were going to win when it just wasn't the case at all.
No, and that was my case last week.
Season team.
That was my case last week about the Rams. I just don't think they're like, I don't know if they can get hot. I think Robert Woods is also very important on this team.
Yeah, that is true. I completely forgot that he got hurt, actually.
Yeah.
But other than that, they have no injuries, right?
Not really.
I mean, at least none of their big players.
None of their key guys. Luckily, they have a bounce back game against the Jaguars Sunday, so we'll see some action.
So.
Ooh, Monday night in 2 weeks is Rams Cardinals. That'll be good. Which
Didn't the Cardinals already roll them once?
yeah.
It's a revenge game. I already like the Rams.
The Cardinals, they're another team. How are they winning these games?
I mean,
They didn't win. They didn't win this week. They didn't have a bye week. But
well, I mean, the week before, Seattle is
we'll move on.
Truly awful team right now.
Yeah, they're a poverty franchise right now. they have no future and no team now.
Yep.
So
I mean, I think Pete Carroll's got to be done after this year, right? I think we talked about this on the last episode, but what does he have going for him right now that warrants him another year on this job?
He has
nothing, right?
He's got a ring on his finger. That's about it.
I guess so.
This has been talk about the same team every year. This Seahawks team is the same goddamn team every single year. They can't run the football, and they can barely play defense. Ever since the Legion of Boom and Marshawn Lynch retired, they have nothing. Literally nothing.
Well, and I think I came to the conclusion last night that Russ is. I've said he was overrated before. I think that he's severely overrated right now. He's not. He's a mediocre quarterback at best right now.
He's cooked.
He is cooked.
He's cooked.
They overcooked him.
They did overcook him. That being said, wouldn't you like to see him on the other side of the field next year?
Oh yeah, of course I would.
Yeah, let's get. I want to see him in some burgundy and gold.
That would be nice.
The
not all burgundy though. I didn't like.
You didn't like the all burgundy? I thought it was cool. I thought it was.
They did it last year
once a year
against the Seahawks, and they lost the game. So that was part of the reason why I didn't like it.
Revenge. They said these uniforms aren't that bad.
I just run it back.
Yeah, run it back.
So much has changed since these two teams played each other last year.
Oh yeah,
it's completely different.
I feel like
and rosters.
The Washington and Seattle, and then the Panthers. They play every year. It's like a division game.
Yeah, we play the Panthers every year.
I love Ron Rivera. I mean, we've already discussed it.
That video that they posted last night of him in the locker room, and did you see the one of him coming off the field?
Yeah,
and he's fired up with the fans.
Yeah, and he's going, "Let's go, let's go." He talk about electricity.
I know. All the way back.
3-game winning streak, baby. Eagles just lost.
Dipping my foot back into the pool, slowly wading in against the Panthers, and I am swimming laps now.
You are
and
doing.
I can't stop.
Dolphin dives right now. The division looks like it's obtainable. Cowboys keep losing.
Well, there's this scenario that keeps replaying in my head where if Dallas loses to the Saints on Thursday and Washington beats the Raiders on Sunday, they get Dallas at home the next week, and that game would turn into a battle for first place.
Well, the thing is
against the Cowboys at home.
This is going to be a great NFC East race because you have Cowboys, Eagles, Giants.
Mm-hmm.
And all those teams could also take first place in this division. This division's open gate. So
I just have a bad feeling that Giants game is going to kill us somehow, and that's going to really murder me. That's going to hurt. But I'm enjoying this win streak while we have it because they haven't given me much to root for this year. So I'm glad that they're back. I need an exciting football team in my life, and Heineke looks like old Heineke again. Like some of the plays that he makes are
old Heineke.
Really, yeah, right. the one game Heineke.
Playoff Heineke. He's sniffing the playoff.
Yeah.
That's why.
He is.
He's sniffing the playoff. What what kills you is that the Chargers game earlier in the season.
Oh, the Broncos game.
And the Broncos game 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago now.
Yeah,
that was terrible.
I thought about that game a lot recently. Because at that point I was like, whatever, like they suck.
Yeah, but now you're
get a top 10 pick, and now you rattle off 3 wins in a row, and you're like, man, we really should not have lost to the Broncos, should we?
No.
Broncos are 6-5 though. That's the weird thing.
That is because every week I just think they're dog. I think they're terrible. And
they're like hunting for a playoff spot though.
I know. I don't get it. I mean, I love Teddy, and Melvin's our guy, but I just
Uncle
don't
Vic.
get it. And Uncle Vic, yeah. I mean, maybe I should start rooting for the Broncos more.
They're pretty tough to
There's
watch
some
too.
likable people. They are. That's the issue, and it's why I think they suck, because
Right.
they're so hard to watch.
They are hard to watch. They have like no exciting guys on their team anymore.
No, not at all. I don't know. They never really have exciting uniforms for me. I don't know. They're kind of a snooze.
I like the Mile High atmosphere.
I guess.
They do the thing after the incomplete pass where they all say incomplete.
No, they do.
It's like, yeah,
I didn't know.
like sounds cool, and then you realize that they're literally just saying incomplete, and then it gets a lot less cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I could root for them. I just don't want to watch them play.
The Panthers are they're kind of rubbing our name in the dirt.
It's just insult to injury at this point.
Yeah, they're poopy.
They're not good.
They're poopy. We had them as our team. They were the podcast. I mean, when you have to bench someone for PJ Walker, I mean, it's got to be rough.
He looked atrocious.
Cam, I do.
He
People
was
were
at
like,
the end
oh, okay. I mean, no T. Let me get my words together. They're like, oh, there's not 32 quarterbacks better than Cam Newton. You're right. There's like 40.
There are.
It's like 40. I should have warned the Panthers fans, because I saw this last year. I know how it is. Cam's not good. There's a reason why a rookie beat him. I feel bad for him. I like Cam Newton. I like rooting for Cam, but he's done.
Yeah. I mean, in our defense, we did say that they jumped the gun a little bit by like trying to trade for, like, didn't we want them to draft a quarterback?
Yeah, the blueprint. They didn't follow the blueprint correctly.
Yeah. They
They should have drafted one. And Darnold wasn't a bad move. It just didn't work out. They still.
It was a nice little experiment.
Yeah, and luckily for the Panthers, they didn't like do something stupid and like extend him early or something. So the blueprint is still there. This year's just put it on hold.
Something else that sucks for them is that it turns out when you give your best player 400 touches back-to-back seasons, it might cause some wear and tear, and he won't be able to stay healthy for a whole season.
Ever.
Yeah.
He's never healthy.
It's sad because that's what he's going to turn into now. Is going to be the guy that plays like six. He'll be like Arian Foster.
Yep.
He will give you like a couple
get half
incredible games. Yeah, if you're lucky.
And what's gonna be nuts? Where the hell are you gonna draft him in fantasy? Because if he's on the field, he's the number one pick. Right. But if he's not, he's barely ever on the field.
Yeah, I don't. It's like a big risk, but big reward guy who you're getting at like pick 8 or 9 in the draft, maybe.
I know.
Probably higher than that, actually. Like 5 or 6.
Well, speaking of fantasy and number 1 picks in the draft, it's crazy. Like if you did your redraft, what would be Lenny Fournette and Jonathan Taylor would be up at the top. That game, talking about, if we want to talk wise picks, some of yours, that game was that kind of sucked for you.
That was a tough one to lose.
Yeah, that's what you can't lose. You can't lose that one.
And when the Colts scored to tie the game up, I was thinking. First I was like, all right, yes, we scored, and then I was like, all right, there's 3 minutes left. Brady's getting the ball. Hopefully, worst case scenario is they just go down and kick a field goal.
Yeah.
And then he started munching time, and I was like, okay, he knows, like, this is what he does. Not to score a touchdown. He's just gonna take him right down. They're gonna kick a 40-yard field goal. Game's gonna end. We'll push. They just couldn't tackle Leonard Fournette.
Now that Gronk's back, I think they're winning the Super Bowl.
They have to be the favorite, right?
They are just getting back in the groove. This happened last year. They had a little slump for a little bit. Now they're back. I mean, Tom Brady doesn't die. But
what? Like, why did no one pick up Leonard Fournette?
Yeah, why we let him?
Why is he able to be this good?
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand. He's prime Leonard Fournette again.
I know.
And they
You
just
know,
got him for a bag of
yeah,
rocks.
nothing. They didn't even have to trade for him. I mean, and they have Rojo. I mean, I'm surprised that this team didn't get OBJ.
Yeah,
They
I
just have
know.
like everyone. The all right, we need to talk about Mike Evans, because I feel like he's such. If you every time you need Mike Evans to do anything, it's just not there.
He's out.
No, I don't think like
Picks and chooses his games.
he does. This guy, he will forever never be on my fantasy team, because
Oh yeah, I tried it once and it's not fun.
every single year the person who has Mike Evans hates Mike Evans.
Yeah.
So
But then he wins you 2 games single-handedly.
that's it. Yeah. Well, he's like Julio. He'll pick and choose what games he wants to play and which ones he wants to try out. And speaking of Julio and the belated the Tennessee Titans practice squad played against the Patriots this weekend.
I almost took the Pats -7.5, but I was too much of a wimp to do
I'm
it.
staying away. I can't put any wise guys jinx on them, because my picks have been god awful. So I can't be picking my own team.
Please don't, and please stay away from mine too. Unless you're picking against them.
Tannehill
really don't
completed
want that.
11 passes. All the different receivers besides 2 people caught two catches. That's nuts.
I didn't even watch this game. I just saw like some of the highlights.
See how
But,
great Mac Jones played.
I saw the numbers,
Oh, it's so
and
good.
yeah,
He's so good.
they're rolling right now.
And this a bold but take that you could is from the heart, because it's I don't know, because I'm a homer, but Kendrick Bourne might be the best Patriots receiver since Brandon Cooks.
I mean, what's that saying?
It's a washed Edelman, washed Edelman,
Antonio Brown for one game.
Antonio Brown for that one game, which that game was electric. Josh Gordon. I mean, like, this guy, Kendrick Bourne is
it's not really doing much.
I know, but Kendrick Bourne is really, really good. I love him.
It's all right.
2 tutties, you see?
I'm
He's
now.
mossing fools. He is mossing fools and stiff army motherfuckers. He does it all, man. He does it all. So
They always said Kendrick Bourne do it all guy. So what about Aguilar? How's your other free agent prize?
Aguilar, I was never mad. I was never expecting anything from Aguilar. I mean, he runs down. The only thing about Aguilar, though, is you got to cover him, which is nice. He's just out there. You got to cover him.
You can't just let him run.
No, you can't just let him run around.
Which is what they did when he was on the Eagles.
Yes, they just let him run around.
Go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
At least they have to cover him now. But
that's true.
That's really what matters. The Jonnu is a little bit back. I don't know why they haven't used him like at all.
Yeah. I am like, part of me wants to put a bet on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. It's the way that they've been looking.
They're one of the favorites now. They won 6 in a row.
Yeah.
And
you worry that you peaked too early though? Like, is this the peak? I guess the Monday night will be a big determinant of that.
Oh, Monday night's gonna be electric. So I have a bet with my fraternity's president. He just got congratulations to my buddy Ty. That if the Patriots or the Bills get swept or sweep, the other person has to buy the opposing team's jersey and wear it for the next 5 game days.
Oof.
Yeah. That means if the Patriots get swept and they're still in the playoffs, I'd have to wear it during the playoffs. That would be brutal.
That's no fun. And what if they played the Bills?
They played the Bills and I had to freaking wear it.
Divisional?
I would be I would lose my mind. But it won't matter because a Mac Jones jersey is going to look great on him. I mean, I'm loving this team.
You have a Mac Jones jersey yet?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I got one. I was wearing it Sunday. and Monday, and then yesterday. No,
Oh,
yesterday was
3 days in a row.
No, yesterday was Monday.
Oh,
Today's
yeah,
Tuesday.
you're right.
Um,
I wore mine 2 days in a row as well, so I can't fault you for that.
yeah, I mean, you got to, especially big dub like that. I mean, if the Ravens, the Browns. Let's talk about that game for a second.
That was a joke.
What?
That was
shit
youth
show.
football.
Yeah, that was
The
terrible.
whole game was atrocious. Both those teams should be banned from playing primetime again because that was.
I'm back on the Ravens not
graceful.
being very good. They keep winning
No,
these games.
they're
but
not.
They're not very good.
What do you mean? Did we ever come off of that?
I guess the world did a little bit.
Yeah.
You're right. We're still on it. They're not very good. That's it. Scoring 16 points. They score in the. I don't know. They're just not good. They score in the teens.
But like the Browns, when you hit the ball off 4 times, you have to score more than 10 points.
I lost faith. I lost faith in the Browns a long time ago.
Now, I still feel like they're gonna have a big game for some reason.
No, I think Baker's.
I almost wanted to pick them. He is. Hey, he's always injured though too.
Yeah, but
to just sit out and then collect a contract.
Let him sit for a little bit. And the Cardinals are doing it perfectly. They are letting Kyler sit, letting him get healthy.
Yeah, but they also have a cushion, so they can afford to lose some games. The Browns can't. So I don't think you can really compare those two.
That's true. You have a good point. I don't know, but you got to think at some point Case Keenum is better than Baker.
Yeah.
How did he not see the
it's
field?
Bad.
They scored 10 points and he didn't see the field. And Baker, it's not like Baker was turning the ball over either. He was just bad.
No, he just sucks.
He just sucks. Their running attack was nothing. I mean, ugh.
I don't know what you do if you're a Browns fan at this point.
Get ready to go back in the basement.
I guess so.
Yeah,
or what might even be worse is just the purgatory of mediocrity.
That is true. At least
Just
when you're in the
hang there.
basement, there's hope.
Right.
All right, what other game? The Niners. You gonna apologize to the Niners?
What?
You called them trash earlier.
They are trash.
I
They
still
beat
think
another
they're not
team
that
who I don't
bad.
think is good.
I don't know. They're beating the Rams.
Big whoop.
Beating
The Rams stink too.
That's true. That is true. They did lose.
No,
to
I'm not
Colt McCoy.
apologizing to the Niners yet.
Yeah, you're right. There's still some time because they lost to Colt McCoy.
They have a fairly easy schedule though. They'll beat Seattle. Actually, I like Seattle in that game.
The
Bengals, Falcons,
did you see
Texans, Titans.
You see the announcement? The Niners are going to get rid of Jimmy G, bearing a Super Bowl run.
Yes, I
God
did see
forbid they go and win the Super Bowl.
that.
God,
That's gonna be a great little clip if they actually do.
that is
Wow,
true. That'd be sick.
and win the Super Bowl.
But
What did I say at the beginning of the season? 10 wins at best, I think was my line.
oh, did you give them that many? I think you did.
I think
you
I
looked
said
through the
10 at
schedule and
best.
did, yeah.
So they're at what, 6-5 right now? That's
Yeah.
still looking pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's still good, looking good. All right. What other games we got? And this was a
Did
bummy
we finish the
week.
picks?
Oh no, I guess we didn't.
Offense we hit.
The
Jags Falcons, there's really nothing to say. I lost the pick, but
I think everyone lost.
I turned it on at the end too, because like the Jags got the ball back, and I was like, nah, it's not worth it.
Nah, it's really not.
I'll just find out over the.
We were watching Red Zone. My roommate goes, "Oh, the two teams you never talk about," and I go, "I don't plan on talking about them next week either."
And let's just move on.
Yeah.
Giants. Talk about that game.
Yes. So the G-Men. I was all over this pick all day. I love the G-Men all day. So at least I got it, because hurts his cheeks.
Yeah,
he can run, but that's it.
Hurts is so strange because he'll have 1 week where he looks like he's literally unstoppable. Like against the Saints, he was Lamar Jackson, and then this week he's
Lamar Jackson. Just kidding.
But the Eagles make no sense to me. I was watching this game with my dad because I was at home. First time I had watched an Eagles game with him this season, and he was just losing it. Like, they ran the ball every single play. Be up 2 touchdowns.
No,
Literally
they never.
the next
They
drive,
hate
they ran
Miles
it.
Sanders.
Every single play, and they scored a touchdown
They
so
hate
easily. I
Miles
don't think they even had a 3rd down on the drive. It was so easy for them. But yeah, they don't.
The Rager pick just continues to continue to haunt them.
It's like every week. Did you know that they could have had Justin Jefferson?
And then it's like,
And it's surprising every single time.
And then every week it's like, did you see what Justin Jefferson did?
Right, yeah.
If you're an Eagles fan, you're just distraught. Like, what do you do?
It's so sad.
It is sad. And then they didn't even get DK. Then they did it again last year with, I guess Devontae Smith is decent.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can fault them for that.
That's true. You have a good point. But they passed. Oh, the JJ Whiteside.
Yes, that one was bad.
This is just bad. Bad draft. So they have 3 first-round picks. I wouldn't even be excited.
I think Whiteside was a 2nd-round pick.
No, I'm saying they have 3 first-round picks this year. I'd look to trade them.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get some established players because they ain't doing well in the scouting
Or just take like another position that's not receiver.
Or just take 3 receivers. Gotta hit one of them.
One of them's gotta be good.
One of them's gotta be good. Could you imagine
but they're not a good football team.
No, they're really not. And neither are the Giants.
Oh no, the Giants.
They are also not.
Giants are horrendous.
Remember when we wanted Kenny Galladay so badly for both of our teams?
Yes.
Now he's just sitting. Now he's just sitting in New York, just hanging out.
Yep. He'll make a big play once a week, and he'll be like, "Oh, there he is, Kenny Galladay." And he just fades back into obscurity. And adds nothing to an already atrocious offense.
I feel bad for Saquon.
I do too.
I want Saquon.
I didn't even know he's playing for a while. I couldn't remember if he was healthy or not. And then he got a carry, and I was like, "Oh, okay, he is playing." They're just no idea how to use him anymore.
His career is a 0. He had one decent year, and that was it.
He's a number 2 overall pick.
And the other thing is, when you see him actually play and get blocks, he looks incredible.
I know. He could easily be the best running back in the league, I think.
I know. I think that too. And he's built like a horse.
I know. He's literally a freak of nature, and they're just wasting him away.
Yeah, they are wasting him away. It's really story. It is a tragic story, and one that I feel like will go down in this is like NFL history type shit because he's just gonna be known as Saquon Barkley wasted all of his years on the Giants.
Yep. Maybe if he was on any other team, he would
literally
be okay.
Any other team that could run block. They haven't been able to run block since they drafted him.
Huh? Well, they can't block at all. They can't do anything right.
No, they really don't. They really got nothing.
I actually thought it was a joke when I saw that Freddie Kitchens was now calling the plays. Then I saw him on the sideline.
That's who they replaced Jason Garrett.
It's very real.
That's who they replaced him with.
He was the tight ends coach. Then they promoted him.
Kitchens
it's beautiful.
I'm back.
Oh yeah,
he
is back. Scoring 13 points against the Eagles. Solid day.
Tough hit for Tyrod this week, losing the Jets.
That was another game that.
Yeah, it existed.
I didn't even know.
They played.
Did they? I don't think I saw it.
Barely.
A single highlight.
They
that game.
Yeah, poor Texans. Actually, I don't even feel bad.
I don't feel bad at all. Good for the Jets for getting a win, I guess.
Yeah, happy for the Jets. Always seeing them win. I guess we can talk about Thanksgiving games real quick. Oh, well, the Bengals. Are
they back?
I don't know. I'm not ready to go that they're back. But
I'm not ready to trust them after the Jets game.
No, I'm not ready to trust them either. But Joe Mixon, I love Joe Mixon. I love him.
Well, you're a bad person. I already told you.
I love him. I
just don't support domestic violence.
I don't. All right, I don't either.
If you do, then
to be clear, I do not either. I just love Joe Mixon.
Sure.
This was Big Ben's funeral.
Loving Joe Mixon, you love domestic violence. But anyway, the Steelers.
What do
you even say?
Nothing. They've been like this the whole time.
Yeah, but you're right. This was like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this was it.
All right, this team is seriously bad.
Yeah,
he did get buried. He's in the ground.
It's
time.
It's Simba time.
Yep.
It is Simba time.
I wasn't gonna say the name because I thought we like disavowed speaking of him,
That
but
is true. But
it is time.
it is time for Simba. The thing
Give him a
is,
shot.
they're never benching him.
No, how could you?
They couldn't bench Ben Roethlisberger. He needs an
Giants
injury.
bench Eli.
Yeah, and look how
So
much
you
crap
never
they
know.
got for it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
they-
also, like, you've seen Mason Rudolph play, and he's no better. I almost lost to
that's
the
why
Lions.
it's why it's DH Simba time.
It has to be.
It has to be.
No, I still feel like Josh Dobbs should be on that team starting. I don't know
Josh
why.
Dobbs needs another chance.
Like, he always seemed like a guy where it's like, maybe just give him another shot.
Give him a shot.
Like,
He's
let him
gotta
be
get
the
a shot.
successor.
He was excellent in Tennessee.
He seemed like he would be good. I don't know why. I have a couple guys like that, but he's the big one. Been Colt.
Of course, Colt.
Colt, of course, has gotten his chance and delivered.
Delivered every time. All right, what do we got? I think we got all of them. Oh, Thanksgiving games.
Mine's Bears went about as well as you could have expected it to for both sides.
The Raiders Cowboys was electric, but
That was a great game.
Penalties was nuts.
So Mike McCarthy, I guess, decided at the end of the game, like, he would rather jump offsides every time to try to time the kick up than take the chance of a 39-yard kick, which isn't like an automatic make. It's a little longer than an extra point, and the guys missed those. Like, I don't. Just kept jumping.
He's a bozo.
He is such a bozo. He has COVID now too.
He does. Does he? Damn.
So.
You know what?
Some prayers.
The rest of the Thanksgiving games were dumb. That's a great transition. That LeBron James has COVID-19, and he will miss several games. So
Several.
that's what it said, because he's not vaccinated.
Wait, LeBron's not vaccinated?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He what's it gonna say? Yeah, expected to miss several games, and get the
They're a
shot.
dumpster fire.
They are a dumpster fire. The Lakers are a shit show right now.
I think we kind of talked about it. I don't know if it was last week or the week before about AD and how he's just like not that guy anymore.
They're losing to the Kings currently.
And
That they lost to 2 days ago? Lost to the Kings.
did they? I haven't been following them super closely.
Man, they lost to the Knicks and the King. Yeah, the Kings in triple overtime. Even when LeBron's here, they're losing games. I don't know what to say. I don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad either. Although I did say I thought they were going to win the championship at the beginning of the year. I think. I don't know what.
So did everyone else
expected.
though. So.
That's true.
The Westbrook
someone
thing
told me-
is really a travesty, though.
Yeah, such a shame.
That's literally you got the Wizards flipped John Wall for a washed Russell Westbrook, and then flipped the washed Russell Westbrook for the whole team.
Hmm.
What a great job by the GM. The Lakers, they lost all their defense. Their shooting's kind of abysmal, and they're just a bunch of dudes, a bunch of old
Like
men.
all the criticisms that people or concerns that people had about the Lakers team with Westbrook are like now coming alive. It's like, those
100%.
criticisms were very valid.
Yes, very, very valid, and right on the hit the nail right on the head. That was
It's just so great that it's the Lakers still.
yeah, and LeBron.
Hmm.
I gotta admit though, him hitting the daggers in the Pacer game to kill it was great. That's why I like LeBron, is when he does stuff like that. That was nuts.
Yeah.
This Lakers team is dog. So
There is still a large part of me though that thinks that like they'll be back in the playoffs and
I'm sure they'll be fine.
make a run at the finals.
I do. I think they'll.
I don't
be
think they're
fine.
gonna win anymore though.
No, I don't think they're gonna win the championship, but I think they'll be fine. They're not gonna miss the playoffs.
No.
Because, I don't know how you even trade Russ after this.
You don't. You just ride it out with him.
And how many? Yeah, dude. Oof. What's he got? 2 years left?
I think so.
That's horrendous. And I was thinking, like, you can't even trade him for Ben Simmons, right? Why? Why would
I would love to see that.
Why would the Sixers want to do that? They're another
I don't
team's
know.
gonna
Let's
convince
just get
themselves that
somebody.
Russell Westbrook can win basketball games.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. The Wizards did it because they had to.
Right.
This one says John Wall, and then Russell Westbrook goes back to Houston. That'd be kind of nuts. I don't know. It's proven
shame.
you can't win with this guy, so I don't know what team's gonna take a flyer on him.
Yeah. There are very few players that have taken such like a downhill trajectory in their careers as him. He went from like MVP, triple double, and now it's just like he's washed. He can't shoot. He literally can't win. Again, like all those were criticisms of him before, even when he was the MVP.
Yeah, and it all worked out. Oh, these ones are showing all the packages. That's kind of funny that they could get for Russell Westbrook. I don't think any of those would ever work. All right. Like this one, Pascal Siakam, no way in hell. They're ever doing that. Is that actually Dame Lillard? No. That's the guy on the Pelicans. Maybe they'd do it. The Pelicans are stupid, so maybe they'd do it. Did you hear about what's happening to Kemba Walker and Blake Griffin?
I didn't see Blake Griffin. I saw Walker's out of the rotation though.
So is Blake.
Blake was in the rotation?
I thought Blake was getting better. I thought he was decent. At the end of last year, I thought he was all right. He wasn't zero. He wasn't unable to play.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you're just going to sit these guys? And I don't know. Kemba, I will always have a soft spot for Kemba. I love Kemba. But he's just, when you're a zero on defense and then you're not hitting your shots, it's not a good look. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Like, you can't not make shots and be a zero on defense. I have to pick one or the other.
I would just love to see old Blake Griffin back, though.
I would like to see old Blake Griffin back.
I don't think that's likely.
No, I don't think it is either. It's a shame. It really is a shame. But, I don't know. That's, like, I saw Paul Pierce tweet. You telling me Kemba and Blake Griffin are unplayable? And I wanted to tweet out and be like, well, the Knicks and Nets said yes. Yes, they are. Right now is the Warriors-Suns game that we're missing. It's 71-72. At the end of the game is going to be nuts.
As is Ohio State Duke, which I have on right now.
Oh, really?
I apologize for my my divided attention right now. But Ohio State was down 13 at half, and they're now up 1 with 50 seconds left.
Oh, crap, really?
If we have any
listeners
that are also viewing.
I didn't know that. That's nuts. That's sweet. I've really gotten into college basketball this year.
College basketball is great.
I've really gotten into it this year.
Except for Maryland does not look good at all, and they're probably not going to make the tournament.
I think if Carolina can get some shooters, get some defense, maybe we can get in.
Have you lost yet?
We lost once. So it's not out of the question, but it's not a good look. We lost to Princeton.
That's not good.
Nah, not a good look. That's a bad look. But it's a completely new team. These guys have like never played with each other. And we get our best player back tomorrow. I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
There you go.
Big game against Coastal.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We get VT tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Gold Rush game.
Gold Rush game.
Should be exciting.
Giving
out free jerseys, which is kind of sick.
What?
Mhm.
Free jerseys.
Yeah, I mean they look pretty cheaply made.
I don't care.
They look more like t-shirts, but
that's sweet.
Like the Len buy here. I have. It kind of sucks because I have this jersey. Enter into my closet real quick. I bought this jersey off DHgate like 3 years ago. Now they're just giving them away.
It's for Len
free.
Bias?
Yeah, it's like the Len Bias Memorial Game or whatever.
That's sick.
I don't know. They just released like a
I
documentary
want a
and
Celtics one. Celtics Len Bias.
Len Bias.
Great. Yeah. I'm looking at the Knicks Nets. Nets won by 2. Google has, when you look at Ain't No Stoppin', it's Obadiah. Ain't No Stoppin' Obadiah Toppin. Obadiah Toppin.
That's funny.
I still want him on the Wizards or the Celtics.
I do too. I'm so
man.
disappointed.
When
I do love
that
Denny,
happened,
though. Denny's been pretty good.
Yeah, Denny. We do love Denny. We gotta love the Jewish Prince.
This is a pro Denny podcast.
Oh yeah, 100%. Pro Enos Cantor podcast too. Enos Cantor Freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah. Proud for my guy. Officially a citizen. And now he's trying to teach LeBron about China.
Is he?
Yeah.
That would be the Duke game. Looks like Duke's gonna lose.
Yeah, he's finally he's a citizen, and he's been. How did Duke just lost?
Ohio State's about to shoot free throws up by 3.
Oh, that's brutal.
So it's not.
That's brutal.
Doesn't look good.
What was I gonna say? He so pro Enos Cantor Freedom podcast.
Yes.
And Celtics still suck. So
sorry to hear that.
Nah, that's all right.
Wizards have hit. I think they peaked already, which sucks.
You think they peaked already?
They haven't looked very good recently.
What I'm worried about with the Celtics is I don't know what they're gonna do. They can't not trade one of the two. It's gonna make me sad.
Yeah, or else you're gonna land yourself into like Simmons and Embiid situation.
And it's just gonna be mediocrity. It's gonna be
exactly.
And if you're missing the playoffs, at least mediocrity could have a playoff appearance. But right now, it doesn't look like they're gonna even.
They'll make the playoffs.
No, I feel like they will too. But
okay. Say they're not that bad.
No, I don't think they're that bad. But the mediocrity is killing me. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to that. So if you need any
help,
any advice on how to deal with it,
yeah, that's true.
I'm here for you.
Thanks, Chris. All right, that does it. I think for NBA, still early. Like if you look at standings, I mean, it's all clumped together. In the East, the 7th seed and the 11th seed are tied, and in the West, from the 4 seed to the 10 seed, it's all 10 and 11 wins.
And then you've got the Warriors and the Suns, who are on a whole nother level.
Yes, they're on a different. And I mean, they assigned Clay and James Wiseman to the G League. That's gonna be the best G League team of all time.
Well, people are making a big deal about it. That like baseball teams do that all the time.
Oh yeah, no,
they rehab guys in the minor league. So I don't like.
No, I don't think it was a big deal either. But it means that they're coming back, and
yes, that's the big thing.
Which I have the wise guy jersey on.
He is.
If they come back and are both healthy, and Wiseman can play like he did in college, or I guess high school, this team's gonna be insane. Like insane. And
Clay looks like prime Clay still.
And I've heard his jumper has not slowed down.
Oh, well, jump like you don't lose shooting with age.
Yeah,
or injury. I don't think unless it's
he
like
has
a
the
shoulder
mechanics.
injury.
And
yeah, I mean, if he can just stand in the corner and shoot,
I mean, talk about a forgotten superstar, and it's not his fault. He was forgotten because he hasn't played in 2 years. And
even when he was playing behind Steph and KD.
Yes,
so he's already like a forgotten superstar.
Yeah, he is probably the second best shooter of all time, right next to number 1, Steph Curry.
On the same team.
Steph is a machine.
He is so fun to watch.
He's so good. He's so good. That's why when I was younger, before I really, really got into basketball, my favorite player was always Steph Curry. He's the best. He's the best, man.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for them to be back. And now what? We have college coaches, right?
A lot has happened.
Yeah. A lot of college
Lincoln
football.
Riley, the first domino to fall. Which I don't. Was that like rumored at all, or did that just come out of nowhere?
That
Because
came out
it
of nowhere for
blindsided
me.
me.
It blindsided
Okay.
me. So he left Oklahoma. Notre Dame's coach left this morning. USC
Oh.
just got their coach.
Came out last night. Ryan Kelly was leaving Notre Dame, and then you see like the text that he sent to the players.
No, but I saw that he had a 11-minute meeting.
Yeah. It didn't look super great on his part.
Why? What did it say?
The news came out. Well, and then not the text specifically, just the whole thing. But he was just like, I'll try to find it. But he was just like, sorry, men, that you had to find out this way. Blah 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 blah. Like it just sounded really insincere. And then yeah, he had a meeting with the team this morning that took 10 minutes and then bailed, and he's off to LSU.
You know what? They gave him the bag though. Maybe Notre Dame should have just given him the bag because.
Why can't they wait until end of the season to do it?
That's what I didn't get. Like, why
I guess
is
they have
Riley
a deal in
doing it
principle,
now?
and yeah,
I don't know why they're doing it
they
now.
have stuff to play for.
They do have stuff. They're the 6th seed.
That trap, Chris.
What did he bet on the game?
Yes,
Yeah,
opposite sides.
Did he just say that he fell in the trap?
It was the trap.
Oh,
But
man.
say it.
Yeah, tell him we want to
No.
hear it. Oh, no, he's gone.
My door is like more soundproof than I would think, but that Duke was the trap.
Yeah, Duke was the trap.
No, you know all about that.
Yeah,
So.
I love traps. Tell him I'm all in. I fall for him every time. What sucks is that South Carolina didn't score a point in their rivalry week.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
No, I'll bring it up. I don't care. They looked awful. Absolutely horrendous. And I'm in the stands.
Sorry.
I'm going, boo! You guys suck! And people in front of me are like, then leave then. I went, I couldn't think of anything better. Left. They had 2 first downs.
Like, you know what? You're right.
2
We're outta
first
here.
downs! I guess until the end of the game they had more, but God, I literally like the only time they did anything was that last drive. And they still didn't even get a touchdown.
Well, at least you're in a bowl game.
That is true. If I was, I'd be distraught right now if I wasn't if we weren't bowling. So, Clemson could get their win, but now I know what it's about. I hate these motherfuckers. I hate them. They suck. So I'm glad I'm fine because I didn't have it last year. They didn't have at a conference.
Texas was all conference.
Yeah. So I'm
Glad that those juices were flowing.
Oh, I was pumped up. I mean, we started tailgating at 12. It's the 7:30 game.
Game, yeah.
Yeah, we were ready.
Yep.
That's
That was
literally
like the
all I care
Iowa
about
game
all
for us.
weekend.
So
That's fair.
once again, I feel your pain and am experienced in this issue. So.
Oh man. Who's your rival technically?
No one.
No one.
We played Rutgers the last week, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, people act like Penn State is as if they don't beat us every year. Which I tweeted that
yeah.
in Penn State week, and I caught some flack for it. I don't know why, but I don't know who else it would be. It's either Penn State or Rutgers.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like Rutgers is Rutgers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Rutgers.
So we stomped them as we normally do this week.
Nice.
So hats off to Coach Loxley.
Nice. 6
wins in a bowl game. So I am excited about that. Like it was an up and down season. I think I got like 2 hyped up, and then once they started losing games,
That's how I was.
fell off. But bowl games are fun, so I'm excited.
So fun fact: South Carolina was never negative all season. Never had a losing record. Never below 500.
Yeah, neither did we.
Yeah, I guess that always helps when it's the cupcake games at the beginning.
Yeah.
Never mind. I guess that makes sense.
That's not really much of a
All right,
flex.
whatever. I wanted to flex a little bit. Great.
Actually, we might have been. Oh yeah, never mind. Actually, because we were 5-6. My bad.
Anyways, Shane Beamer. I want to give a little shout out to him. You know, first year bowl game. Gotta give it up. Year 0 bowl game.
Yep.
Love to see it. Love to see it. And yeah, I'm excited for transfers and stuff. That'll be fun.
We already have transfers leaving, so
We have one leaving.
2 of our top recruits.
Oh.
Yeah, the number 1 linebacker in the country tore his ACL and
now
then
he's leaving.
transferred. So
Damn.
didn't play a snap at Maryland.
Well, he's always welcome down south.
He's also committed to like 3 different schools.
Really?
Like before he came, like he was committed to Miami. He was committed to like Tennessee, maybe.
This guy needs to make up his mind.
It's a mess.
Yeah, this guy needs to make up his mind. All right. Any other coaches that we missed on? I think we missed on.
But Urban Meyer only has Notre Dame left now.
It's the only option.
So
I honestly, I think he'll do it too. I think he's gonna crawl back. He should. I mean,
should have taken USC.
Look in the. I don't know, and there's no shame in it either. It's like some guys just don't work in the NFL.
Yeah, I know. Saban did it.
Nope, Saban. Yeah,
On Calipari did it.
Yeah,
Steve Spurrier did it. Who cares?
Yeah, just go back. God, Notre Dame would be just even more unlikable if Urban Meyer went there.
Yeah. Well, because they'd probably actually be good.
That is true.
Now it's like whatever, but
what's the?
They could sneak into the playoffs.
Oh, Michigan's 2. And Cincinnati's 4 still. Nice.
Not since he was 3.
No, it says Bama's 3.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cincinnati could end up getting screwed though. If
they always do.
Here's the scenario. Bama beats Georgia in the SEC championship. They're both in. Georgia's not getting kicked out because they lose to Alabama. Michigan beats Iowa. They're in. Then Oklahoma State beats Baylor in the Big 12 championship game. Then they're a 1-loss Big 12 champion.
Compared to
probably get in over Cincinnati. Which would suck. And like I want to see Cincinnati in there just to see him get rolled.
That's
or if
what
like,
I
it's
want
a
to see.
competitive game, even better. But it would be kind of funny to see them get
booted again.
Number 5. That would be hilarious.
What I kind of want to see is them go so we could shut up about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can just be quiet and never have to bring it up again.
Yeah.
Because they made it and they would probably get trounced. So that's what I want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I think that anything we missed on?
Covered everything, I think.
Sweet.
Unless you want to get into baseball free agency.
I don't know anything about it. Shoot your words though. See what's going on.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it next week when more moves are made.
All right, word. I feel like it's always MLB free agency though. I feel like guys are
it's like the whole off season because there's not like a period like there is in the NBA and NFL.
Oh, okay. So it is just
like
whole,
like Harper signed in March, I think.
Yeah, I know. I feel like people are just coming and going all
just
the
late
time.
Spring training because of how late he signed. Yes.
That's funny.
Like there's deals being made right now, but there's also they need to sign a new CBA, and the owners and players are not on the same terms, so like they might get locked out anyway. And
classic.
We'll see. I hope not. Yes, it is classic baseball. It's well-run sport.
Not. I'm just kidding. All right. I think that does cover it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. All right.
Hockey though.
Say again.
I got nothing.
Right.
Hockey.
Yeah, no, I got hockey. I still have yet to ever watch a hockey game.
Caps are 1 right now in the league though, so that's big.
Means nothing. Go Caps.
Okay.
Go Caps. Cool. Literally, I've yet to ever watch a hockey game. Kind of weird.
It's sad.
Because I always hear.
Playoffs?
No, I didn't even watch Stanley Cup when the Capitals won. And what's weird is maybe it's because every time I try or say like, "Oh, I've never watched a hockey game," the first immediate reaction is, "Oh, it's better in person, anyways." So it's like, what am I missing?
I mean, yeah, but like, so is every game.
Yeah, but it's like, then what am I missing? If it's so much better in person, you're like people, because people go, they're like, you don't actually experience a hockey game unless it's in person. So it's like you gotta. So I'm not gonna watch it then. I'm not gonna watch it. All right. Also, go Kraken. If I do get into hockey, I'm a Kraken's fan.
Okay.
All right. And that does it. I'm Chris. I'm putting that. We'll see everyone Friday. We're having a Friday pod this week, so we'll see everybody Friday for some live wise picks.